Good morning. So, I don't even know what day it is. It's Thursday. Because the kids missed Monday and they were gonna miss Friday and this Monday, it messes me up so bad. So, it's Thursday, it feels like Wednesday. But this morning, I don't know what I'm saying. Noah has his first IEP meeting. So if you followed along a little bit as I've talked about this, and I've talked about it on Instagram, I got Noah a child study because he's extremely behind at school. And last year was it's just crazy. I asked for so much help for him, and his teacher was like, oh no, he's fine, he's fine. And now they're like, oh my gosh. Like they do MAP testing here. I don't know what kind of testing they do in other schools, but ours is like MAP testing. It's like the school-wide testing that they take in like the beginning of school, fall, and spring, I think, just to kind of get their progress. And then we have like the SOLs, the standard testing at the end of the year. But they looked at all of his MAP tests, and he's actually like declined since like kindergarten. And I'm like, and that first meeting when they first showed me that, I wanted to cry because like I finally felt like they were seeing what I was seeing, because I had been saying for so long something's not right. So we have our first IEP meeting. What they pretty much diagnosed him, I don't know if they can diagnose him, but they said he has a learning disability, and everything that they talked about in the learning disability that they said that his issues were line up with dyslexia. But schools our schools do not like to talk about dyslexia because for some reason that's like a bad word or something. I don't know, it's crazy. So we have our first little meeting today about what they're going to do at the school, the accommodations and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to get ready for that. Matt's at work. He's getting off at 10 to come and let me take the car to go do that. And then I don't know what else we're going to do, but let's go. All right, so I'm finally done. It always feels nice to have your hair and makeup done for the day. Makes you feel kind of productive. I should do it more, but I feel like if I was to do it more, then I would be wasting like makeup. My hair is extremely curly. My hair falls, like it will not be like this afternoon. So you can see like the curls and stuff. It will not look like this in probably an hour or when I get back from Noah's little IEP meeting. So I'm gonna fix my breakfast. This is what I have. I plan on doing what I eat in a day or kind of, but I want to do it like for like a couple days because I am on, what am I doing? Diet. So a couple people have asked to share what I eat. So I try to share a lot of it on Instagram. I'll take pictures of what I'm eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But breakfast is pretty much the same almost pretty much every day. I do really want some sausage, which is weird. So I think when we go to the store today, I'm gonna grab some sausage and I'll have like some eggs and sausage one day because I'm really craving eggs and sausage. But I always have a fourth of a cup of oatmeal, and I do a fourth of a cup because a serving is a half of a cup, and that's 27 grams of carbs, and I don't need, like, a fourth of a cup is a lot. Oatmeal, a half a cup of oatmeal that's a lot of oatmeal. To me, I feel like it is.
I didn't change my dress because it's...
You have to have pants and a shirt. You can't go with mommy when I'm done. Anyway, so I'm gonna fix my breakfast and then just relax until Matthew gets home. He'll be here in about an hour. Yeah, so we're gonna catch up on some vlogs and that's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna be leaving in like 30 minutes and I'm just like going over the IEP again. So I don't know if there's any other parents, there's tons of parents that have IEPs with schools and their children. It is a very stressful situation and I always cry and it's like, I'm just one of those, when I get like frustrated or upset or any kind of emotion that's not happy, I tend to cry. So like if I get overwhelmed or something. So I already feel it because I'm already frustrated because I'm trying to understand this let's see how many pages. 17 page IEP. It's a lot. It's a lot of information, and they'll go over with you and like go over it with me in the meeting. But with Noah being like over a year behind, the only thing that I can tell that they're gonna do is, hold on. They're gonna reevaluate every 4.5 weeks. So we'll know if this works, I guess, but let me find. They're gonna give him accommodations for, oh, I can't find it. They're gonna give him accommodations for all testing, so he'll be able to take the, no more food. You've had a ton of food today, go on. Okay, so for his accommodations, they're gonna allow him during testings to have like the headphones that read the test to him so that he doesn't have to read it because his issues with reading. All right, so this says explanation of placements. So it pretty much says Noah received 30 minutes of paraprofessional support during reading instruction with his decoding defects. Is that what the word is? I don't know, defects? I don't know if that's that word. Anyway, so I was chatting with someone on Instagram. I don't think, the thing with Instagram, Kimpy, if that was you, I don't know your real name. Instagram, sometimes people don't have their real name, so I don't really know what it is. But she was messaging me back and forth about it. And it's talking about a paraprofessional, and she was saying that that's more likely like a student aide or someone that's in the classroom. So my concern is, like, she even said that if they're not trained in special education, just reading with him, I don't know. This is just where I don't know a lot of information, but I feel like that just doesn't make sense. Why did he get approved for services and all they're going to do is give him 30 minutes of reading with a teacher's aide? And if that teacher aide, which more likely a teacher's aide is not trained in special education, how is that going to help? It has been pretty easy to get where we are today. Like, we had a child study, I requested a child study back in kindergarten, and they were just like, nope, he's fine. And I just was freaked out last year when nobody would help him. And this year, once I requested it, I was nervous that I was gonna have to fight for it because everybody in our like local people on my Facebook page said that you're gonna have to fight for it. Your district is so hard to get services. I was like, oh my gosh, like I was buckled, I was ready to go. Like I went to like there's this group, it's called Decoding Dyslexia, but it's a support group for people that are in IEPs and stuff, special education. So it's very helpful. And I went to one of those meetings and they're talking about your binder and all that stuff. So I've organized my binder, but getting the child study was easy, and getting to this part has been somewhat easy, but now it's like, if all they're gonna do is have someone just sit and read, I don't know. I guess I just have to get there and see what's gonna happen, but it's just kind of frustrating because I don't know what's gonna happen, and it's my child's education, because a lot of times with special education children, not necessarily ones that have severe disabilities, but ones that just have a little bit, as long as they can get by with certain things in school, like I feel like myself, if I had dyslexia, or if I have dyslexia, which I'm 99% sure I have dyslexia, and that's where he got it from, I just got by in school and barely just made it. And that's just because I found ways to cope with for myself. So it just worries me that a lot of schools do that. I mean, our schools especially. As long as a child can just get by, that's all that matters. They don't need to worry about anything else. So I'm frustrated. So we'll see. I might be running makeup and tears the next time you see me. So, okay, so all went good so far. So, Hannah said hi. So they're gonna have the paraprofessional is just a term that they use. They probably shouldn't. But it's someone that is trained and, like, I don't know if they're licensed, but they're trained to work with children with special needs or special education. So we will see how it goes. It is a learning process for all of us because they haven't worked with Noah before, so they'll see if he needs more than that or what as the time goes on. So we'll see. But me and Hannah just dropped off some stuff for after grad that I've been working with and at 2 different schools. And now we're gonna grab some lunch at Zach's work. So we're gonna have a salad. I really want Mexican, but I'm doing good. I'm gonna save that for another day. My birthday is next week. We're eating our lunch. Alright, so we're picking out her toothbrush because she got strep. These are the electric ones right here like you have. Look, there's Ariel. Forgot his name. There's a shimmer and shine one. Look, you don't want the Ariel one?
That one.
Are you sure?
Pink one. Pink one. The pink one.
Darn it. This is like over $1, almost $1 more. You sure you want this one?
Yes, yes! I love shimmer and shine. I want to hold it. It's so beautiful.
Alright, well we gotta take your medicine before you can do it and finish out your medicine, okay?
I can't believe I got a new.
Okay, I couldn't get my thing to record. So I don't think I've done much today. Like, going to the school and getting like my emotions and adrenaline all pumped and stuff will be interesting. So, yeah, it's like 2:30. I figured this video would be a lot more than it is. I was planning to take Hannah to her first dance class, but we can't because of the IEP meeting. Matthew has to work late to make up his hours, and her dance class would have been at 4:30. So I'm really bummed, so bummed. I'm glad I didn't tell her because that would have sucked. So I'm gonna start some laundry. Should have done this forever ago. Gosh, the lighting in here is really bright. This is my closet. So I wanted to share you something that I do that kind of helps with laundry on the like finishing part. So I'd rather fold all of the same item than like multiple different items, if that makes sense. So I hate having like 17 different piles that are like jeans, shirt, sock, t-shirt, sock, jeans, like for every single person. So I sort my laundry out in jeans and pants, and then shirts, and then socks and underwear, and then towels. So I wash each set of those. So all the pants that I'm washing will be all washed at one time, and they'll be folded at one time. So I only have a pile for like me or Matthew. And I do Hannah's and Noah's laundry separate, but t-shirts, it will only be 2 different ones. So this is our pants, our shirts, which is kind of ridiculous. Towels are right back here, and then socks and underwear right here. So I find that this helps me keep up, but just a little tip. Like as the day goes on, I become more worst. I don't know. A really bad vlogger. So I am now fixing dinner. We've just been sitting around doing nothing. I did a load of laundry. I haven't switched it over yet because my darn rug for our bathroom upstairs, the large one, takes like 4 cycles in the dryer to dry. It gets so heavy. Normally when it's a little bit warm outside, I'll let it dry a good portion of the way outside, and the rest I put in the dryer. But since then, this is what happened. It's snowing. You have some in your toy box. So it starts snowing. Luckily the kids are already out of school Friday and Monday, so it's not like a big shocker to me. It'll be fine. I might not be. But I'm fixing dinner. Everybody else is gonna have steakums. What I do sometimes fix things for all of us to eat that I can eat. Like last night we had a dinner with vegetables and rice and rolls and pork, and I just ate the pork and the vegetables. I made me some brown rice. But tonight I really don't want a steakum. Like, it's good and all, but I really want the bread with it. So careful. So I thawed out some shrimp, and I'm gonna wrap some bacon around it and put it in the air fryer, and then probably cook up some Brussels sprouts or something. Why don't you eat it? So that's what it is. Dinner. Oh my gosh, my kitchen's a mess. I have like nowhere to put cereal. That sounds so stupid. I have all these cabinets, but if we put it up here on the fridge, when you open the door, it falls. And any other of these high cabinets, nobody can reach it. So I don't want my kids getting chairs in the morning. So when I do buy cereal, it just has to sit out. It's kind of frustrating. But anyway, I'm going to get started finishing up. Alright, so I fixed Philly cheesesteak sub type of things, but I just, like, I cut this into pieces and then I just left the bottom piece on and I dug out the bread, all the other stuff, and then I filled it with cheese, and then I did the Philly cheesesteak and then more cheese, and then I baked it covered with aluminum foil under broil, and then I uncovered it for a few seconds and it looks delicious. And I wanted to show my dinner, which is going. I have a couple pieces of bacon wrapped shrimp and then the rest are just regular. I'm going to take those out, but it's going to be so good. I'm going to fix me some vegetables. Alright, so this is my good night. It's my reminder. If you have laundry in your washing machine, go switch it. If you need to load your dishes, go do it. Don't go to bed without your dishwasher loaded. Because you know, that's how you be a good housewife. Just kidding. So, medicines have been given. Like one person, Hannah, she has her prescription still. And I've got me some tea. I started drinking like a second cup of hot tea. That's my caffeine. I don't drink coffee. Shh, don't shoot me. Nerf guns are so dangerous. But I started, oh gosh, I started drinking like an extra cup in the afternoon, like 4 o'clock, to kind of warm me up because it's so cold. And now my body's gotten used to it, so I was like getting a headache and I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? I didn't have my second cup of tea. So anyway, but I'm gonna go put the kids to bed. I mean, Hannah's gonna be going to bed soon. And then I'm going to try to remember to take my makeup off and brush my hair and relax and watch, I think, The Resident is what is on Hulu right now. That's a really good show. That and another doctor show. Amsterdam. New Amsterdam. That is really good. I binge watched that the other weekend when it snowed and I couldn't stop. It's so good. So I definitely suggest that. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share. Give some love. I'll see you guys later. Bye.